with the playoffs. Maybe he's back next year, but 3 games is all we're guaranteed.
For all of us and all of you that are watching, we've got to drink this in, soak it up. One of the best.
Dubois wrangled it free for Leonard. Leonard protected. Here's Hudson with a shot short side. Pops up. McMichael gloves it down. In behind, and Dubois back to the
today.
Yeah, you saw what happened with the Senators against the Islanders. Steve, Mark, and PK walked you through that. So the Senators jump just ahead, based on the tiebreakers, ahead of the Bruins for now in the wild card picture. The previous game on Thursday against the Devils. Ilya Protas, the intercept, works it down to Ilya Protas, his brother. Backdoor, they score! Ilya Protas with his brother in tow, and the Capitals strike first on the road in Pittsburgh.
This combined line of 700-plus pounds has size and range, and they can get to the interior, something I mentioned that they have to do a better job of in this period. Shilov goes post to post, and there's nobody backdoor. And
off the faceoff, controlled back to Sam Girard. Spun one to Tommy Novak. Now Anthony Mantha toward the net, through traffic, score! Pittsburgh answers, tied at 1.
Simple but effective offense here for the Penguins, and Mantha, who can beat goalies from distance. He just slides this one. He feathers this one through, and it looks as if it goes off of Chychrun inadvertently here. But good use of the width up high by the Penguins, and that little flash screen. And that looks as though it may have gone off Chychrun. Mantha on the board, continuing. Did not take much.
I think it did indeed hit off of Chychrun, like you said. Cole Hudson was dancing through. Ilya Protas with a shot that is stopped by Shilovs. Motors ahead, harassed by Connor McMichael. McMichael plays it ahead for Pierre-Luc Dubois. Only his 28th game of an injury-shortened season. Worked it to Leonard. And Leonard wants a review of this. Traffic in front, kept out by Shilovs. Wow.
And Leonard's motioning to the bench and talking to the officials as well.
After a video review, the turn at the puck fully crossed the line.
And Weeksy, we got that look at it right before we went to break. We saw it again during the break. We'll show it to you. We both thought it did cross the line entirely.
Season. Now watch the glove, the catching glove. This is a great effort by shooter and goalie. Good stop by Shilovs, but you can see the glove is behind the plane. He's got it in his pocket. He does everything he can, Shilovs, from a goalie perspective. Make no mistake about it. Leonard, excellent job adjusting to this, getting enough juice on.
Bank back for Trevor Van Riemsdyk, trying to pivot away from McGroarty. Ilya Protas for Alexei. Feeds the cutting Ilya Protas. Protas trying to stuff. They score! Tom Wilson tucks it home, and Washington adds another. It's 3-1.
I'm telling you, fans, this line is going to be a problem. And they go to work once again on the interior. Look at this play by Ilya Protas, taking it strong. Great save by Shilovs. Shilovs stones him. This is a good take. Watch it here. Good job up high. High give and go between the Protas brothers, and really good stop by Shilovs, but he's left to his own devices, and the power.
Sortif on the turn, pivoting along the half boards. He feeds Sandin. Rasmus Sandin flings in behind. Miroshnichenko fed it across. Shilovs goes up to make the save.
It's a great save by Shilovs. Spoke to him before the game with our interview we had on ABC. It's a lot to process, and he's a family man now too, so that's also a factor.
Puck batted down in front. Score! Nola Chari on the doorstep. Makes it a 1-goal game.
Well, This all comes by way of the face-off. Really good job by the Penguins winning it and then activating off the draw. And as I often say, motion creates confusion. The Penguins do a really good job of getting there. And this puck is kind of loose up and above the 5-hole of Logan Thompson. And Noel Acciari gets to the spot.
It's been the second best point-producing rate of Noel Acciari's career. You see he's got 13. Right back in. The Capitals come storming. Score! Ryan Leonard on the rebound. And it is an onslaught of offense in the second.
Fans, don't adjust your sets. This play, great zone entry. This is all Cole Hudson. You've got to be kidding me. He's already electric. Look at this play. Takes it strong, and then Leonard chips it up and over the pad of Shilov's. But oh man, what a difference good amateur scouting can do for your franchise.
Flips back for Stroll. Hudson moves it. Ovechkin triggers. Shilov's got a piece of it, sprawling out of the blue paint. Hayes comes out of the box. We are back to even strength. Hayes with a step. Scores! It's a one-goal game.
Well, Hayes has a head of steam, fresh legs coming out of the box, and he recognizes there's no way for him as a lefty to cut to the middle. So he takes what the defense give him, which is that outside shot. And now it's a foot race into position to unleash it. And he slings that one through Logan Thompson. So the veteran Hayes, real entertaining, especially considering the Penguins without a lot of their key personnel and some of their all-time greats.
Tip right on by Raquel. So that's where we are as we start the third. He's Kevin Weeks. I'm Mike Monaco. Leah Hextall with us as well. And our entire crew behind the scenes. Once-in-a-lifetime players in your organization and trying to maximize what's left of their careers.
Exactly.
Ville Koivunen pulls up. He fed it back. Raquel is stopped by Thompson. Hudson, Ovechkin, seam for Stroll. Hudson straight on. Ovechkin back for Hudson behind the back to Dylan Stroll. Now Cole Hudson, wrister, rebound, score! Ilya Protas has his first NHL goal. It comes on the power play, and Washington's up by 2.
That's a tough penalty to take, as mentioned, if you're Brazeau in behind the play. And the Washington Capitals, you asked me what they needed to do. I said quicker touches, quick movement. They certainly do that. And Hudson slings this one down. It goes off the pad. And Ilya Protas, welcome to the National. And the greatest goal scorer of all time goes and grabs a puck for you.
Ovechkin protects the puck. Works it back toward the line. Unable to handle that there. Mantha's got a step. Anthony Mantha draws a penalty. And Anthony Mantha's got a penalty shot.
Strome is in pursuit. And as he's chomping down on the mouth guard.
Anthony Mantha against Logan Thompson. Mantha stopped by Thompson. Big time. Ryan Leonard, 2 goals today. He pulls up, harassed by Avery Hayes. Ryan Leonard works it around in the direction of Connor McMichael. Beauvillier with a shot turned aside by Shilov's. His older brother Alexei does at any point in his career.
Unreal.
Puck in behind, wraparound bid goes wide from Avery Hayes. Hayes delivered a check in the corner on Tom Wilson. One of the great shots that we've seen in this half season for Chinakhov with Pittsburgh. Look out right in front of Kevin Weeks. Right. Ovechkin the takeaway. Feeds it back. Ovechkin scores! An empty netter for Alex Ovechkin in what could be his last game in Pittsburgh.
Coach Spencer Carberry getting Alexander Ovechkin on the ice, recognizing it's an empty net, and then the give and go with him and Tom Wilson. Unselfish play. That's me pinned up against the glass. And more importantly, there's the grade 8.
6-3. The final for the Capitals in Pittsburgh, and Washington is still alive in the final games of the regular season for Spencer Carberry.